coming. Please be seated if you aren't already. My name is Arthur Zakarian. I am happy and honored to be the Master of Ceremonies for our Eagle Court of Honor this afternoon. 4 years ago, I stood in Sevada's shoes and received the rank of Eagle Scout. Initially, I decided to focus on my studies at USC, but returned last fall to help lead one of Arad's Cub Scout troops. I remember serving for a few months as Sevada's patrol leader in 2014, but that time is long gone. The man who stands before you today has achieved much. Not only is he an accomplished and decorated swimmer, but he rose through the ranks of Troop 154 to become their current Scoutmaster. I couldn't be prouder of his achievements, and I believe he will bring honor to the Brotherhood of Eagle Scouts in Arad and across the nation. To begin our ceremony, I'd like to invite Yakbar Argin to this. Oh, no, excuse me. I'd first like to invite Yakbar Daniel Shagaldian to the stage for a few words.
We'll open the ceremony with a flag ceremony with the help of our Troop 154 color guard. Doshagagir Patrast. Kailaraj. On. Gabon, Gong, Art, Zach Darts, Scoutner, Audrey Art, please stay standing for the national anthems. Scoutner Patrast, Doshagagir Patrast. Doshagagir Patrast, Zach Darts. Madaraj, on. Please stay standing for the Pledge of Allegiance as well. Thank you.
I'd like to invite Yehweh Narek Simitian to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please put your hands over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to which for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Oh, thank you.
I'd also like to, please, be seated. Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge several officials who are here today. Ms. Mary Hovakimian from Congressman Adam Schiff's office, Yehweh Arto Kazarians as a member of HomeNetMen's Western Region's Executive Committee, Anush Kazarians, members of Arat's Chapter's Executive Board, Anush Kazarians from the Regional Scout Council, as well as Hovik Shahinian from the Regional Scout Council, and Stephen Hendry from the Verdugo Hills Council. Thank you for being here today. By the authority invested in me as a representative of the HomeNetMen Glendale Arat Chapter and Verdugo Hills Council and the National Council of Boy Scouts of America, I declare this Court of Honor open. Troop 154, Eagle Scouts, Honor Guard. Will you please escort the Eagle Scouts to the stage? Thank you. I'd like to invite Yehweh Armin Kazarians to perform the Voice of the Eagle and Trail to Eagle, as well as the Eagle, Charge, and Challenge.
This is the voice of the eagle whose heights you must struggle hard to reach. I remember well when you first came to the base of the cliff and how you looked up with ambition and determination. Look back for a moment. Look back over the cliff you have climbed. Look back at the experiences you have encountered in your ascent. These experiences should not be forgotten. You should profit by making sure that the adverse ones do not occur again. Experience is a valuable teacher if you will heed its teachings. When a boy becomes a scout, there should be instilled within him a spirit of scouting. Because the spirit of scouting embodies the fine principles of the Scout Oath and Law, it becomes a shining beacon of inspiration. I remember when you took your first step on the trail that leads upward. With that first step, you began to build yourself physically, mentally, and morally. You started living the Scout Oath and Law. All the while you were on the trail, I watched you study and learned by doing. At this time, you will rededicate yourself by repeating the Scout Oath and Law, resolving to uphold forever its principles with the same ambition and perseverance that have brought you this far. Repeat the Scout Oath.
on my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help others at all times and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
You will now give me the 12 points of the Scout law.
The Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
When a boy joins Boy Scouts, there's within him something that we call Scout spirit. The boy may not know that it exists or its meaning, but by following the Scout oath and law and Scout motto, the Scout understands the meaning of the Scout spirit. This single candle lit before you represents the spirit.
Once you were a young, new scout, and your brother scouts called you a tenderfoot, and they were right. You were indeed a tenderfoot. But not for long. Soon you advance through second class. Then first class. Next, your leadership skills were developed as you became a star. And Life Scout. You have now earned the rank of Eagle Scout. The original principles, the Scout Oath and Law, have a fuller meaning. Your understandings of them is greater. Yes, I have watched your character unfold and become more mature. I have watched your leadership ability expand into a valuable asset. I have watched your mind develop and your wisdom increase. I have watched all these things in you, and now you are at the threshold of your goal. I welcome you, for you have done your climbing in a true scout manner. This afternoon, you have rededicated yourself to the principles of scouting. But one thing is important, your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts below you. You become an example in your community. Remember that your actions are a little more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. The torch you carry is not only yours, but ours. I challenge you to enter this Eagle Brotherhood holding ever before you, without reservation, the ideals of honor and service. Scouts of all nations make up one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America as being worthy of this honor. All who know you rejoiced in your achievement. This award, as you will know, is one of honor and responsibility. You are a marked man. As an Eagle Scout, you have assumed a solemn obligation to the duty to God, to country, to your fellow Scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to the obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother Scouts. The Eagle Badge, or rank, is the highest and most coveted award in all of Scouting, and it's the last major step in the advancement program. If at this point Scouting has not achieved its purpose of building character, then it probably never shall. These thoughts, which are the basic code of Scouting, are well summed up in the pledge that is taken by every Scout in the Council upon advancement of Eagle rank. The responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor, which to an eagle is sacred. Honor is the foundation of character. It is what a person really is, down inside, not what someone may think he is. An eagle will live so as to reflect credit upon his home, church, school, friends, upon Scouting, and upon himself. The second responsibility of Eagle Scout is loyalty, for without loyalty, character lacks direction. An eagle is loyal to his ideals. The third responsibility of an Eagle Scout is courage. Courage gives character, force, and strength. Trusting in God and with faith in his fellow man, the eagle faces each day unafraid and seeks his share of the world's work. The final responsibility of Eagle Scout is service. He extends a helping hand to those who toil up the Scouting trail he has completed, just as others helped him in the achievement of the Eagle rank. The habit of the daily good turn must take on a new meaning and blossom forth into a life of service. The eagle protects and defends the weak and the helpless. He upholds the rights of others while defending his own. His code of honor is based upon the belief and the leadership, the belief that leadership is founded upon real service. Are you ready and willing to accept these responsibilities and to adopt the Eagle Pledge?
I am.
Raise your hand and in the Scout sign and repeat after me. I
Sawada Ahmedson,
believe in the Boy Scouts of America
believe in the Boy Scouts of America
as a movement which has as its goals and purposes character building, citizenship training, and physical development. I believe it to be a movement that helps a scout become master of his own powers, helps him get along with others, and helps him find worthy use for his powers.
and helps him find worthy use for his powers.
I believe it is my duty
I believe it is my duty
to do my best to obey the Scout oath and law.
to do my best to obey the Scout oath and law.
I hereby renew my faith in Scouting
I hereby renew my faith in Scouting
and promise to do what I can
and promise to do what I can
in service to other Scouts
in service to other Scouts
who have not advanced this far along the Eagle Trail.
who have not advanced this far along the Eagle Trail.
Podrast. Eagle candidate, I charge you to enter this Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding without reservation and ever before you the ideals of honor and service. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jeff Bowerman. Will the Troop 154 Honor Guard please escort Mr. and Mrs. Avanesian to the stage? I'd like to invite Airport Daniel Chagalians to award the rank of Eagle Scout.
It's kind of weird being from this end of it because 4 years ago I was there. Never thought I'd be giving an Eagle Scout rank to anyone. So, okay. Salada Avanesian, on behalf of Homenman Glendale Aura Chapter Scouts and Troop 154, and as we call it, RE Chores, and leaders, I congratulate you upon this achievement. We are extremely proud of your accomplishment and equally proud of your progress along the Scouting Trail. As a small token of our pride in you, it is my honor to present this special neckerchief representing Eagle Scouts to you. Please wear this with pride. Just like your past progress along the trail, you did not go through it alone. Your fellow patrol and troop members assisted you greatly. Your friends and those in your community supported you while you completed the service project in your troop. But most importantly, your parents supported you throughout, and it is at this time they're already here. As a token of appreciation and of support and encouragement you received from your parents, I give you the mom and dad pins to present to them. Now I will hand over the Eagle badge and Eagle pin to your parents to present that to you. May the red color of the badge remind you that you have courage in your life. May the white color of the badge remind you to live with honor. And may the blue color of the badge inspire you to be loyal. Ladies and gentlemen, Homanetmenagan Queer Yevgekh Barner, may I present you Homanam and Glendale Aura Chapter's newest Eagle Scout. Congratulations. Masatul Fakrast. Hingzap Yerek Chors.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming out today. It really means a lot to see all my family, friends, fellow scouts, and officials here. Thank you for coming from Congressman Schiff's office. Thank you, Mr. Henry, for coming from Verdugo Hills Council. Yechbar Emil, Yev, Homenet Meni, Arat Mar, Var Chuchun, Merci Shat. It feels weird because 4 years ago I sat in those same seats watching my first Court of Honor, and today here I am, and it's kind of a whole coming full circle moment. It really makes me happy to have worked and came this far and wear this neckerchief with pride. But throughout the way, there were many challenges that I faced, a lot of not wanting to do my merit badges, and so on and so forth. But here we are now. Throughout my 4 years of scouting, I would not be able to be here where I am without these 4 individuals. Unfortunately, 2 of them can't be here today, but I will go ahead and say what I have planned for them as well. The first one, my first Khambapet, Yachbar Chris Alaverdian. I remember the first day that I came to my first scouting activity. I remember shaking hands with him and telling him where I wanted to go. Chris, I know you're in England doing med school, doing great in med school, I should say, but this first one goes out to you and what you have instilled in me to become. The next one, I think he already knows, Yechbar Arto Kazarians, for all that he has done for not only myself, but my fellow Ari Chors Eagle brothers, and also guiding me through the Eagle Project phase along with Queer Armina Hakobyan. Thank you. This would not be possible without you. Yachbar Arto, if you would come to the stage, please. The next mentor that I would like to thank is Yachbar Arik Gevorkian. For my first Antonio Barankum in 2015, I remember having come back to Scouts kind of somewhat discouraged to return. I felt I wasn't going anywhere, but I had received my first Boston as an Arashnort. And I remember sitting through a Dasran that was given by him, talking about what it means to be a leader in Homanam and Glendale Aura chapter. And from that day forth, I've looked at every camp, every outing as a place to not only release my true Armenian, but to also release my true Homenet Man Scout. Yakbar Arik, I know you're not here, but I know that you would give me a giant bear hug right now, so kind of missing out on that. The last one, this person has been with me throughout my whole life. She basically dragged me by the collar and put me where I am today on this stage. Mom, I would not be able to do any of this without you. Wherever you are, wherever I go to school, thank you. Because I know that no matter what, you're going to be behind me 100% of the time. No matter how many times you tell me to study for my calculus exams and I tell you that I have it and then I come home with a C or something like that, I know you still love me no matter what. And that love is, no matter what, will be reciprocated to you for the rest of our lives. Mom, thank you. Just a more couple thank yous to my current Mosnachuli Khumbabetui and my current Miyabori Khumbabetui. Thank you, Christine. Good Christine, I should say. My Eagle project would not have been possible without you, so thank you for putting that idea in my head. And then Yakbar Daniel, for all the meetings that we've been through, for all the times that you and I have annoyed each other, it's moments like these that make me still love having you as my fellow Eagle brother, and also as my Miyabori Khumbabet. Thank you. That's all I have, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much again for coming out.
Not quite done yet. I'd also like to invite several of the officials who are here today for some remarks and as well as for a presentation of flags and other certificates. First, I'd like to invite Mary Hovakimian from Congressman Adam Schiff's office, the presentation, the certificate, and the flag.
Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Great. Yes, it is a very great day to be proud of such an incredible individual. Please let's have another great round of applause for Seva. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here today on behalf of Congressman Adam Schiff to recognize Sevada's great achievement today. And I have a few presentations to make to Sevada. First and foremost, a congratulatory letter from the Congressman in recognition of his great achievement. We also have a certificate of special congressional recognition presented to Sevada Avanesyan upon your attainment of the rank of Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts of America. And last but not least, in honor of this great occasion, the Congressman had a U.S. flag flown over the U.S. Capitol, which I would like to present to Sevada right now. No more presentations, but a last thought. Please accept the Congressman's best wishes, his hope for your continued success, and his gratitude for all that you do for the community. Thank you to the Ararat chapter, and congratulations to the parents and to the entire troop here. Thank you.
Thank you. Also, I'd like to invite Yahweh Emil Derkeborkyan from the Arad Chapter's Executive Board to present a certificate.
Եղբայրսավադա, վարձ խոտկատար, մասնաճյուղը իսկապես բարդակվա աշխատանքից, հոմանետմենը իսկապես բարդակվա աշխատանքից այսօր ամենից մեծ վայնակներից էր բարձրացի և բարձրացու նշանաբանից, վարձ խոտկատար։ We have a certificate of recognition. It reads, Եղբայրսավադա Avanesian Eagle Scout, congratulations on earning the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest achievement attainable in the Boy Scouts of America. Your accomplishment is a true testament to your commitment to live by and uphold the values espoused by Homenetmen and the Boy Scouts of America. Homenetmen Glendale Arad Chapter takes great pride in the success of its members. Homenetmen Glendale Arad Chapter Executive Board, May 20, 2018.
On behalf of Homenetmen Masis Chapter, I'd like to invite Yahweh Hovik Shahinian to the stage to present a certificate for a few words.
On behalf of the Homenetmen Masis Chapter Executive Board, I'm not part of that board, but my wife is. Congratulations, Yahweh. This is a small token of appreciation, or token of recognition from the chapter.
Additionally, we have a certificate from the Office of State Senator Ed Hernandez. Unfortunately, a representative of his was unable to be here today, but we'll still present it. I'd now like to invite Yahweh Danny Shagalians again for his closing remarks.
I just want to say thank you again to everyone for coming out here today. I know it's in the middle of a Sunday, so we really appreciate you coming out to help us celebrate Yahweh Sabadah's Eagle Scout rank. Everything he's gone through, I've been through it also. I know how much hard work and dedication he had to put into achieving this rank, and at the same time trying to juggle being Scoutmaster Khumbabet of RHR. So I'm just very proud of Yahweh Sabadan, especially proud that to be his Mial boy as well. Congratulations.
I'd also like to thank you all for being here. It's been it hasn't been a long ceremony, but still, it's I officially declare this Court of Honor closed. Before you leave, I'm sorry, there must be the closing ceremony. So once again, Yahweh Danny.
Can the Troop 154 color guard come stand their posts, please? Droshakagir Patrast. Dart, Kailaraj, On. Ice Eagle Scouting Court of Honor, Kapakeng, Rajna Dakov. Yerek, Chors. Thank you again for coming. We have refreshments and